यो भिडियोमा सेल बायोलोजी रिलेटेड केही इम्पोर्टेन्ट एमसीक्यूजहरू डिल गर्नेछौँ। बेसिकली सेल इज अ स्ट्रक्चरल एन्ड फङ्सनल युनिट अफ लाइफ। जीवनको रचनात्मक र क्रियात्मक एकाइ सेल हो। सेल बायोलोजी डिल्स विथ द स्टडी अफ स्ट्रक्चर एन्ड फङ्सन अफ सेल। सेल बायोलोजीभित्र सेलको स्ट्रक्चर र फङ्सनको बारेमा स्टडी गरिन्छ। इट इज कन्सर्न्ड विथ द लाइफ प्रोसेसेस, सिग्नलिङ पाथवेज, फिजियोलोजिकल प्रोपर्टिज, मेटाबोलिकल प्रोपर्टिज, chemical properties, and the interaction of cell with their surrounding. Given below are a few MCQs on cell biology which will help the student analyze their conceptual knowledge. The answers are also provided for your references. So first question is, the term cell was given by option 1 Robert Hooke, option 2 Tatum, option 3 Swan, and option 4 D. Berry. And the correct answer is Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke coined the term cell. रबर्ट हुकले सेल शब्दको प्रयोग गरेका थिए। क्वेशन नम्बर 2, द सेल इज नट अप्लाइड फर अप्सन 1 एल्गी, अप्सन 2 ब्याक्टेरिया, अप्सन 3 भाइरस, एन्ड अप्सन 4 फन्जाई। सेल अप्लाई भाइरसको लागि हुँदैन, अरू सबै सेल हो कम्प्लिटली, बट भाइरस कम्प्लिट सेल होइन। द्याट्स वाइ अप्सन 3 सही हुन जान्छ, भाइरस। Question number 3. The membrane around the vacuole is known as option 1 tonoplast, option 2 elioplast, option 3 cytoplast, and option 4 amyloplast. Vacuole को membrane लाई हामीले tonoplast भनिन्छ। Option 1 सही हुन्छ, tonoplast. Question number 4. Microfilament are composed of a protein called option 1 tubulin, option 2 actin, option 3 myosin, and option 4 chitin. And the correct answer is option 2 actin. Question number 5. A plant cell wall is mainly composed of option 1 protein, option 2 cellulose, option 3 lipid, and option 4 starch. And the correct answer is option 2 cellulose. Plant cell wall mainly cellulose ले बनेका हुन्छन्। Question number 6. Glycolipid in the plasma membrane are located at option 1 inner leaflet of the plasma membrane, option 2 the outer leaflet of the plasma membrane, option 3 evenly distributed in the inner and outer leaflets, option 4 it varies according to cell types. So glycolipid in the plasma membrane are located at the outer leaflet of the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane को outer leaflet मा glycolipidहरू पाउँछ। Option 2 सही हुन्छ। Question number 7. Lysosome are known as suicidal bags because lysosome लाई suicidal bag भनिन्छ किनकि option 1 parasitic activity, option 2 presence of food vacuole, option 3 hydrolytic activity, and option 4 catalytic activity. And the correct answer is hydrolytic activity, option 3. Hydrolytic activity ले गर्दाखेरि लाइसोसोमलाई suicidal bag भनिन्छ। Question number 8. The properties of integral membrane protein can be studied by option 1 atomic force microscopy, option 2 cryo sectioning and electron microscopy, option 3 freeze fracture technique and electron microscopy, and option 4 all of the above. And the correct answer is freeze fracture technique and electron microscopy, option 3 सही हुन्छ। Question number 9. The fluidity of the plasma membrane increases with option 1 increase in unsaturated fatty acid in the membrane, option 2 increase in saturated fatty acid in the membrane, option 3 increase in glycolipid content in the membrane, And option 4, increase in phospholipid content in the membrane. And the correct answer is option 1, increase in saturated fatty acid in the membrane. Question number 10. Which among the following defines GPI anchored protein? Option 1, integral protein of the plasma membrane. Option 2, peripheral proteins of the plasma membrane. Option 3, proteins that bind to ion-gated channels in the plasma membrane. And option 4, proteins which randomly bind to lipids of the plasma membrane. And the correct answer is option 2, peripheral proteins of the plasma membrane. Question number 11. The resting potential membrane is determined by option 1, potassium ion gradient. Option 2, sodium ion gradient. Option 3, bicarbonate ion gradient. And option 4, none. And the correct answer is option 1, potassium ion gradient. Question number 12. The oxygen and carbon dioxide crosses the plasma membrane by the process of active diffusion, facilitated diffusion, passive diffusion, and random diffusion. Oxygen and carbon dioxide cross the plasma membrane by the process of passive diffusion. Question number 13. A cell without a cell wall is termed as tonoplast, protoplast, symplast, apoplast. A cell without a cell wall is termed as protoplast. A cell without a cell wall is termed as protoplast. Question number 14. Which is not an example of transmembrane transport between different subcellular compartments? Option 1, transport from the stroma into thylakoid space. Option 2, transport from the cytoplasm into the lumen of the endoplasmic reticulum. Option 3, transport from the endoplasmic reticulum into the Golgi complex. And option 4, transport from mitochondrial intermembrane space into the mitochondrial matrix. And the correct answer is option 3, transport from the endoplasmic reticulum into the Golgi complex. Question number 15. Which is correct regarding the peptides in Ramachandran plot? Option 1, the sequence of the peptide can be reduced. Option 2, it is not possible to conclude whether a peptide adopts entirely helix or entirely beta sheet conformation. Option 3, peptides that are unsaturated, unstructured will have all the backbone dihedral angle in the disallowed regions. And option 4, the occurrence of a beta torn conformation in a peptide can be reduced. And the correct answer is option 4, the occurrence of beta torn conformation in a peptide can be reduced. Question number 16. The function of the centrosome is option 1, formation of spindle fiber. Option 2, osmoregulation. Option 3, secretion. And option 4, protein synthesis. सेन्ट्रोसोमको मेन काम भनेको स्पाइन्डल फाइबर फर्मेसन गर्ने हो. सो अप्सन 1 सही हुन्छ, फर्मेसन अफ स्पाइन्डल फाइबर्स. क्वेसन नम्बर 17. Which cell organelle is involved in apoptosis? Which cell organelle is involved in apoptosis? Option 1, lysosome. Option 2, endoplasmic reticulum. Option 3, Golgi complex. And option 4, mitochondria. So mitochondria apoptosis मा इन्भल्भ हुन्छ. क्वेसन नम्बर 18. Phosphodilyricin residues in a plasma membrane are located at phosphodilyricin residues in the plasma membrane are located at Option 1, inner leaflet of the plasma membrane. Option 2, the outer leaflet of the plasma membrane. Option 3, evenly distributed in the inner and outer leaflet. And option 4, none. So correct answer is inner leaflet of the plasma membrane मा phosphodiedyliserine residues पाउँछ. Question number 19. Distribution of intrinsic protein in a plasma membrane is option 1, random, option 2, symmetrical, option 3, asymmetrical, and option 4, none. And the correct answer is option 3, asymmetrical distribution of intrinsic protein in plasma membrane is found. Question number 20. Select a foodborne toxin: botulinum toxin, tetanus toxin, diphtheria toxin, and cholera toxin. And the correct answer is botulinum toxin. Option 1 सही हुन्छ. So cytology related केही important MCQs हरु हामीले भिडियोमा डिल गर्यौं. So topic wise MCQs हरु MCQs वाला प्लेलिस्ट मा गएर पढ्न सक्नुहुन्छ. कम्पिटिसन एक्जाम को लागि मेनली CE एक्जाम को लागि हेल्पफुल हुन सक्छ.